to another episode on Kenzie fashion. On this episode, we are going to learn on how to sew our Agbada. Yeah, I believe we've learned how to sew Band Shokoto in our previous episode. So this episode is on Agbada, and sit back and enjoy today's episode. Yeah. Sewing our Agbada, we will need to, this is the clothes we want to use in sewing the Agbada. We have our scissors as usual, we have our tape rule, and we have our chalk. Also, this is our measurements. You can see the length is 50, our back is 21, then the sleeve is 22. We don't need much on Agbada. All we need is the length, the back, and the sleeve. Now let us see how we are going to cut the Agbada. How we are going to cut our Agbada. Now, we all know, due to what we've learned on the previous episode, we know that if we want to cut any cloth, we have to turn it to the other side. This is the face, then this is the back. You have to turn it to the back so that the chalk stain will not appear on the front side of the cloth. The chalk stain will not appear. So now this is, we fold our clothes into two. We fold our clothes into two. We can decide to cut any of the back or the sleeve first. You can cut the back or the sleeve first. You can decide to cut any of the two first. Whichever one we decide to do, it's okay. This is our clothes. It is ready. In order to enable us work on this perfectly, sometimes we always need our iron to straighten our clothes. The iron, which is already hot, we can just use it to straighten the clothes. Okay, just to straighten the clothes. It's not necessarily the iron should be very hot. Okay. Okay. Now we need to measure the length of the Agbada. The length of the Agbada, which is our 50. The length of the Agbada, which is our 50. This is the length, 50. Then we add our 2 inches folding allowance, 2 inches, which makes it 52. 52. Yes. Having mentioned our 2 inches folding allowance, then we look at the one we want to cut first. We have the back. The back is 21. The back is 21. We measure the back 21. Then the sewing allowance, or we cut the sleeve first because of this side of the clothes, because we want to make use of this side of the clothes for our sleeve. then we can cut the sleeve first. Then our sleeve should be 22 plus the sewing allowance, which is to make it 23. We are cutting the two together. One will serve as the side, then the other will serve as the front, and the other will serve as the back. You can fold it together to make easy cutting. Just to make us cut it easily. Okay. We've seen that. If we divide our 22 with our sewing allowance to make it 23 into 2, is going to give us 11 and a half. Then we can measure our 11 and a half like this. You can see we have our 11 and a half. On the sleeve of the Agbada, we don't fold our Agbada sleeve. That is why we did not add any folding allowance for it, but we will still sew it. So that's why we only added the sewing allowance. This is 11 and a half here. This is 11 and a half here. This is 11 and a half here. Then this is also our 11 and a half here. You have to make sure it is accurate. So now let us do our measurement again. 50 plus 2, that's 52. 52. So we can do the cutting now. You can see this is our 52. This is the sleeve. Eleven and a half. Okay. You don't cut out this because it is necessary in our Agbada. It is very, very necessary. Very, very essential. Because we don't fold the Agbada. Once you cut it out, then you will need to fold the Agbada. But we don't fold the Agbada. So this is our sleeve is ready. Now this is it. We have one at the front, then the other at the back. You can see our sleeve is ready. It's ready. We have just one side of the sleeve ready. Then we have to cut the other side of the sleeve also. The same way we cut this, we are going to do the same thing to the other one here. Take our cloth, fold it into two, just the same way. Just the same way. Agbada is the simplest of all natives. It's the simplest of all natives. Though in the recent time here, we know we have series of Agbada style. Gone of those days when our Agbada is always so long and goes so down. The sleeve is always so long and the Agbada is always very big. But in the recent fashion industry, people no longer queue into that fashion again. People prefer a short Agbada with not so long sleeve and not that big. You know, people now wear everything. People want all their wears to be fitted. Although your Agbada cannot be fitted. Your Agbada cannot be fitted. Or also it won't be that big as expected. Because if you sew in that big Agbada, then you won't be told you are not fashionable. You are not fashionable. Now, you can see, this is our, that's the same thing we did here. We also do the same thing here. Measure it again. Is it up to 13 and a half? 18 and a half. I mean 11 and a half, brother. 11 and a half. We have 23. 23 divided by 2 is 11 and a half. This is not up to. This is our 11 and a half. This is our 11 and a half. This is 11 and a half. We measure it from here to 11 and a half. Then the length, which is also very, very essential. 50 plus 2, which is 52. Then this is it. You can see. Then measure it from that side also. Is it up to 11 and a half? Yes, it is. It is. It is. Then this is our. Then you can cut it. You can cut it now. See, the other side is for that side, then this is for this side. You can see one at the front, then one at the back. Then we have our sleeve ready. Having cut our sleeve, the next one we need to cut now is our back. We have the two sleeves ready. We have the two sleeves ready. Then the same way we cut the sleeve, we are still going to cut the back. That same way. That same way. Fold this cloth into two. You can see it is very, very easy. It is very, very easy. Fold this cloth into two also. I'm going to fold the cloth into two. Fold the cloth into two. Having folded this cloth into two, we still do the same thing. Fold it, but this time around, you know our sleeve is 22 plus a sewing allowance. It makes it 23. But for our back is 21. If we add 1 inch sewing allowance, then it should be 22. That's just the difference. Our sleeve is 23, while our back is 22 with the sewing allowance. Then if we divide 22 into 2, we'll have 11. Yeah, you must understand a little mathematics in fashion. I told you in our previous episode that's a little multiplication and division. Yes. Yeah. I believe in our previous episode I taught you on how to use our measurement. Even if you don't understand the mathematics, you can easily use your tape rule to divide. You can easily use your tape rule to divide. That will be a waste of time. Look at it. This is up to 11. This is up to 11. This is up to 11. Check the middle. Is it up to 11? This is up to 11. Let's check there. Let us look at the length first. The same measurement. We follow the same measurement, which is 50 plus 2 to make it 52. To make it 52. Then you check from that side also. Is it up to 11? It is. It is. Okay. The body serves as the back. We have the body, we have the sleeve, the two sleeve. You can see we have front and back. For Agbada, our Agbada you don't need the back to be more than the front. The two will be the same thing. You can see the two will be the same thing. See, now, in order to differentiate this, you need to just put your back. Just put a sign so that it won't get mixed up with the sleeve, because it doesn't have the same measurement. Then, having done this, our designer will need to work on the body of our Agbada. Then it is ready for sewing. All we need to do is to just join this side. Is to just join it together. Just join the side. Then it is ready for sewing. It is ready. Yeah.